You join me today at Cannes with the wind. There's a bit of a storm going on, but let's talk about the storm of applause that greeted one film last night, Sentimental Value by Norwegian filmmaker Joachim Trier. Now, finally, after a competition that seems wide open in Cannes, I think we might have certainty there's one film that will probably get a prize, judging by the critical reaction. Now, Sentimental Value by Joachim Trier reunites him with Norwegian actress RenateReinsve. And you may remember that a few years ago at Cannes, the film The Worst Person in the World, their first collaboration, also got critical acclaim and proved to be a breakout film for them. Sentimental Value is a lovely story set around a family living around a house. It's an exploration of grief, and it's also an exploration of art, because Renate plays a character, Nora, who's an actress, and her father, played by Stellan Skarsgård, is a director finally making a film after a long hiatus. They have a very troubled relationship. Their performances are quite incredible, I have to say, and also a lot of acclaim for a supporting cast that also includes American actress Elle Fanning. So that's certainly one to watch when it comes to the Palme d'Or.
Han ikke her for å ordne med salget, jeg trodde jo det, da, men ja, han har visst et prosjekt.
Hva sa du?
Nei, det jo en bra ting da, egentlig, men han skal lage film igjen.
Hvilket prosjekt da?
Det det han snakket med deg om.
Min film? Den han skrev til meg?
Ja, den du ikke ville spille i.
Men fikk han penger til den?
Ja, han må jo det da. Han sa ikke så mye, jeg tror kanskje han ville si det selv. Han spurte om du kom til å være her.
Ok. Det han?
Ja.
Moving on to today's competition, there are two films, and there's the film Woman and Child by an Iranian director, Saeed Roustai. Now, this is the second Iranian film in competition after Jafar Panahi yesterday. That film, of course, much critical acclaim for that. Woman and Child, let's see. This film came to Cannes with something of a controversy around it, because some Iranian film organisations had criticised it because the filmmaker had received a permit from the Iranian authorities. Now, they called it a propaganda film, leading Saeed Roustai to have to stand up for himself and saying that just because something got a permit from the Iranian authorities didn't mean that he wasn't subject to harassment. And also Mohammad Rusulov, who of course you may remember from the incredible film The Seed of the Sacred Fig, he's also stood up for this filmmaker, saying that a permit does not mean that a filmmaker has complete freedom to make a film, and that this is necessarily a propaganda movie at all. So let's wait and see what the critical reaction is to that. We also have a Chinese film, Resurrection, by the auteur Bigan. Now, this is 2 hours and 40 minutes. It's got a stellar cast, including Shu Qi, and this is about a movie monster that's going through 100 years of Chinese history. That's going to be very, very interesting to watch. He really caused a critical storm of applause in the Uncertain Regards section a few years ago, with the film Long Day's Journey into Night, which was seen as incredibly innovative. So people are expecting big things of this film, Resurrection, and Bigan. Also today, we have a French film that's premiering out of competition. this evening, and this is Colours of Time by Cédric Clapiche, and it promises to be quite a classic French film. It's got a bit of an all-star cast in it. It's got Vincent Perez, it's got Cécile de France, but it also has the newcomers to French cinema who are causing something of a storm, and that is Suzanne Landon. There's also Canadian actor Vasily Schneider, who you may remember from The Count of Monte Cristo.
Je joue du coup Lucien, qui est un photographe.
I play Lucien, who is a fictional 19th century photographer. He didn't really exist. He's best friends with Anatole, who is played by Paul, and they arrive in Paris to find themselves as artists in the Parisian scene of the time. And they meet Adèle, who is played by Suzanne Landon.
Adèle, qui est jouée par Suzanne Landon.
And this is the story of a family who inherit a property in Normandy, and they discover the ancestors' life in Paris in the late 19th century and the wonderful, vibrant life that she lived in Paris at that time.
Et voilà, et donc Anatole est peintre.
Peinture.
Et moi voilà, je suis photographe.
Et Lucien fait de la photographie parce qu'il ne sait pas dessiner.
Mais n'importe quoi, mais j'ai très bien dessiné, qu'est-ce que tu racontes?
C'est ça.
Non, il dit ça parce que lui, il est peintre. Et il a toujours pas compris que la peinture, dans quelques années, ça n'existera plus.
La peinture, ça n'existera plus.
Évidemment que ça n'existera plus, ça sert plus à rien. Ça sert plus à rien.
La peinture, ça existera toujours. Tu crois vraiment que la peinture, ça peut disparaître un jour?
Mais tout le monde le sait que ça va disparaître.
La peinture, c'est pour ceux qui bossent et la photographie, c'est pour les feignants.
Non, tu peux pas dire ça.